blossom your way. Good morning. There you go. Have a little bit. Welcome to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel, guys. Welcome. Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? Just giving myself a bit of a cleanse. I've just had, last night I was blessed to be given a bag full of lemons from my neighbour just up the road. They left them on the doorstep, so they were just picked. So that's like gold dust. So I had 4 freshly squeezed lemons this morning. Drunk that straight down. Now just some beautiful, clean, pure water. We keep forgetting to drink water and we wonder why we get dehydrated. We wonder why we get grumpy. We wonder why we don't feel on top form. And sometimes it's as simple as a few glasses of water more than what we would normally intake. And of course, when you start realizing that it's as simple as water, you start realizing then, what else could it be? How else can I improve my life and become stronger and more confident and more happy and more joyful for no reason? And then we enter into this realm of cleansing our aura, our negative energy, our dirty energy. And what have I always said to you guys? What do we do when our clothes are dirty? We wash them. And so too, we cleanse and wash and clean our energy, our life force, that what is who we are around us, the chi, the prana, whatever you call it. It is a life force that keeps us alive. And that life force should always be cleansed and cleared of all negative energies that we pick up from our family, from the environment, from 5G grid, from all the toxic negative energies that is within and around us. And never forget the negative energy that we create from our fears and worries. And ultimately, our fears and worries are probably the most powerful negative energy that starts our day off in a bad way. So I've often said to you, if I wake up, most of the time I wake up happy for no reason. You know, that isn't as simple as, wow, you're really lucky. It's 15 years working on myself daily to stop the negative thoughts that we were programmed to think about all the time. And those negative, because they are negative, I'm sorry, but they are negative. Most things that we are taught are always fear-based. Everything you watch on the TV is fear-based. The what if this happens? What if the terrorist? What if that? What if there's an outbreak in? What if there's a vaccine outbreak? What if there's the what? You know, it's all fear, 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 fear. And if you look back on your life, it's really simple. Just sit down now and think about this. You're still here. All that bullshit, you're still here. You're still right where you are right now. All the what ifs, the worries, the suffering, what he said, what she said, what he did, all of that negative, non-helpful energy that kept you sad or worried, you're still here. So if you can focus on that for a moment and think to yourself, you know what, the crazy guy sat there might be right. And if I'm here now saying to you, you're going to be here in another 5 years, right there, watching probably one of these videos again, listening to another guy telling you the same thing. What about if I just trust that no matter what happens, even if I'm here in this world or not here in this world, life goes on. And if life's going to go on, I really don't make that much of a difference if I'm mourning, judging, worrying, fearing everything in my life. So what if I change that chip? What if I flick the switch from negative to positive and start to do things daily that are different? Like, go to your local garden centre, go and buy a tree, a little tree, and go and find somewhere to plant it. Plant that tree, water it, and keep going back to that tree every now and again. That's just one thing. Or walk on the street and the first person you see, smile at and say, good morning. Or if you see somebody who is homeless, houseless, go up to them and say, if you've got a few euros, say, would you like a sandwich? And then get yourself off and find a place where you can buy a healthy sandwich for them and a cup of tea or something, or a nice healthy drink. Go back and say, there you go. You see, what I found in my life that made a difference was making a difference. And it started by giving and sharing my crystals with thousands of people around the world, gifting. And eventually what happens over time, it comes back to you in a way that is so thankful. And you start to see how people's lives change just by gifting a crystal. And that reward, not of what they've told you as such as that you've done a good job, but that you can see that if they have healed, then they're now making a difference and helping others and being kinder to others. And that doesn't mean that I'm choosing people who are all good and kind. No, far from it. I would rather give a crystal to somebody who's angry, in a bad place, and who hates everybody. Why? Because why should I preach to the converted who are already kind and loving? I do, but it's the people who are angry, nasty, do bad things, that if you can give them one act of kindness, you can change their whole chip, their own whole thought. And that one kind act can release so much from their life and then help them on a journey of spirituality, of peace, inner peace, release of all the suppressed BS that they carried, all the pain and suffering and challenges that they carried and they inflicted on other people around them. So when my favourite messages are where I know people have gone through terrible challenges of being angry or bitter or jealous, and I might find them a few years later and see them and we find each other and their whole life has changed, and they say, do you know what changed my life, Mark? And I'll go, no, you once gave me a crystal and everything just changed from that moment on. And in these 15 years I've been doing this, that has been a massive pattern in my life that I've seen, that it's not that I was giving because I wanted anything in return, not at all. It's just that I knew I needed to do it. It was something that was telling me, gift, be kind, be caring, and not just to receive all this information back, but to help me be more kind and more caring, and to help me feel more loving, and to help me become that person who wakes up in the morning who feels really happy now. Do you understand that? So ultimately life is about, the beginning of life is about the heart that gives is always full. And that's been my foundation for 15 years. But prior to that 15 years, as a child, I was always a giver and kind person. But as you get older, and things happen, like I lost my mum at 12 to cancer. My dad was abusive, so I had to live with him for the most of my life till I got to 16 and was lucky enough to get out of that house. But it made me who I was. And But saying that, that time in between losing my mum, I lost that happiness. I lost that spark. You know what I mean? You may be looking at me saying, I've lost my spark, man. I've lost that happiness that I once had. So this message today is about how to get that spark back, how to get your happiness back, how to get that child, inner child, back again. Because you can, I promise you. And as simple as drinking a glass of water more than you would do, cleansing your body of negative energy with sage, with Palo, Santo, with all the things that I use daily, with using oils every day, by attuning into my higher self, by wearing beautiful crystals like this one today, which is called Moldavite and Herkimer, by working on myself, by gifting, by sharing, that is definitely the key that opens the door to finding your inner child. That's my message today for you guys. And of course, I've had a 3.5 day, nearly 4 day water fast, which was very, very challenging in a sense of conquering the mind, because you're not hungry. You think you're hungry, but you're not. But the emotions that you go through. But after you've conquered that, and then I went on to a juice fast, you can see the difference in my skin. Yes, I've lost weight, but I don't look bad. And I'm all right for 86 years old now. Come on, I look good, right? Okay, so let's have a little message for all of us today, okay? So, you ready? Here's your message today, this one. And it is, be your light and let the world see how bright you shine. When others see that all you ever need is to keep that light shining bright, they soon will follow the way of their light. There you go, guys. Couldn't be more appropriate today. And it ends the conversation we've just had. Be your light. Be amazing. Shine as you do every day. And others will see that. And they will definitely shine their light too. Love definitely heals and spreads. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for going to Bajerski.com and buying your crystals last night, and your healing sticks, cleansing sticks, awakening sticks, and all your oils. Thank you so much. They'll be on their way today. Take care, guys. Love you all from my heart to yours.